Havine Church, sitting here in the backyard of church with Naomi Tossick, one of our parish council.
Hi guys.
A lot of people have been asking, is the Connect Building Renewal still happening?
It's definitely still happening. Of course, there's been other things front of mind, but we're very much proceeding with our building.
Yeah, fantastic. So what's been happening?
Some great news. So part of this whole program, there's a loan, and so we've had really big thumbs up from the Diocese Loan Board, and so they've given recommendations that will go to Standing Committee, and then we go to NAB and lock in a loan.
Fantastic. So that's a part of how we're paying for this. What are the other ways we're paying for this?
Yeah, there's a few different income sources. So another one is our investment trust, which was part of the legacy of St Michael's with all of these buildings. So the astute amongst you have been probably watching the stock market. It's dropped around 20%, but the great news is that our trust has only dropped about 8%. So that's really good news. We've had low risk strategies and divine protection, perhaps. So yeah, that's not a big cause for concern. We're watching it carefully though.
Yeah. There are two other sources.
Yeah, so of course it's the giving from you guys. So there's been a huge amount pledged. So 1.4 million was pledged end of last year, and of course we couldn't have known what was going to be happening in 2020. It's just been a bit of a crazy year with bushfires and now COVID. So I really want to encourage you, as far as your giving, to still be faithful and to be prayerful in that. Giving under duress is perhaps the best way, the right way that it needs to be done, I think, to show our faith. So we've had 1.4 pledge, 417,000 has come in, which is amazing, guys. So wow. Thank you so much for that. We're pretty much sitting on a third of our giving across the next couple of years. But I do encourage you, if you can, to bring forward your giving, because it will give us greater confidence as we go forward to bank, to the architects, out to market as well. So again, being really prayerful about that. This March did drop off. We're clocking how the giving is, and of course everyone was shell-shocked and unsure of what was happening. So again, being really bold in your giving, doing what you can. But of course, if things have changed, I think it's really important that you reach out to us and let us know if you need to readjust your pledge, and then we can budget based on that. And then as a care thing, we've got the Vine Care Fund, which is above and beyond what has been given in the Connect program. So incredible generosity from our church, and there's resources for you if you need to reach out.
So if you need help, we keep saying this, come and ask for it. People have given generously so that you'd be provided for in this season. And then there's the last thing, a good news story. You've been working hard.
Yeah, we've all been working hard. So another source of income we identified is through grants. So going out to market, I have this huge unwieldy spreadsheet of every possible grant out there that we could go for. And we've been working our way through over the last probably 12 months actually. Yeah. And we had one come through, which is fantastic. So it was $38,400 from New South Wales government for the community building partnership. So it is going towards the hall beside us here, and it's because so much of the community actually relies on the hall. So we have dance and ping pong, bread of life. So that's really great. And there's another probably 100,000 worth of grants that we've got out there at the moment, and we'll keep submitting.
So you could pray for.
Please pray for stamina and endurance, but it's also to pray for the decision committees that are making these decisions, because there's a lot of different things that we can be applying for.
Yeah, fantastic. So I guess that's what's been happening. What are we still waiting on for us to get started with the build? Yeah,
so of course everyone's desperate for us to break ground, and this is a great time to be really active when our churches are empty, but there's still process that has to be gone through. So there's a lot of stakeholders that we've been relying on. The design drawings are done now by the architects, or the detailed design, so that took a while, but now things are kicking on. That goes to council. Then we go to quantity surveys to put out building contracts, and then we can start to progress. So there's we're thinking about whether things need to be staged so we can start some things early and make the most of the state of the play at the moment. But again, prayer with all these decisions. There's lots of little hurdles. There's big ones and there's big successes. But yeah, there's a lot going on. So we are definitely still in play.
Yeah, so we've been delayed a little bit just because of COVID, and there are a couple of just final things from the diocese getting their final tick of approval, getting the money in is one of those things, and then tender is probably the next big construction thing where we go to builders and ask them, tell us what you'll build this for and what amount. So we'll have greater certainty then.
And it's quite appropriate. It's starting to rain here, and you'll remember part of our build is to have that incredible awning. So I can't wait. I can almost imagine what this is going to look like. So it's a really exciting project. We are very much progressing, very much relying on the generosity and the faithfulness of our community. So again, prayerful about that.
So that's it. Hope you've been encouraged. We're still moving forward, still a couple of hurdles to go. Be praying for everyone involved that this would get started soon. We would love that to happen. But most of all, praise God for your generosity, church. 417,000 already given.
Amazing.
That's massive.
Yeah.
More than we expected. And have a great week.
I hope I come with a hard hat and a shovel next time we do an update.
That would be awesome.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.